Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I am going to change Chang in her outfit, well, her sleeper that she got from her Auntie Teresa, and I got a few things to go with it. Excuse me. And I also wanted to share with you what happened with me between eBay and PayPal. And I'm sharing this because I know that for many of you out there that are sellers and reborn mommies, what I went through today and yesterday, I wanted to share my experience so that just to give you guys a heads up what to watch out for. I'm so confused over the whole situation, to be honest with you, but I need to share it because I'm part of the reborn community, and I just wanted to let you guys know what happened. Now, I've been going through emotions concerning Holly Kim. You know, I've been saying I want to keep her, and then I have mixed emotions wanting to find a new mommy for her because she is a big toddler, and she's heavy for me to hold and change. And so I thought, well, finally I came to the decision that I'm just going to go ahead and adopt her out and find another reborn mommy that would be able to take care of her and, love her and interact with her and so forth. Because I can't. I've tried. I really have. And it breaks my heart because I know Myra, repainted her head for me, and it's just been really hard. It was a very hard decision for me to finally realize that I need to find her a new mommy. Anyway, I had her listed on eBay, and not yesterday, the day before, I had someone that was interested in adopting her, but they asked me if I would come down on the price. So after talking to eBay and so forth, they told me what to do. I went ahead and redid the listing for Holly, and I oh, you know what, guys? I'm so sorry. I didn't even show you what she's going to be wearing. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm just so all over the place. Okay, this is what her Auntie Teresa sent to her. It's this sleeper. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Mommy's covering your face. And it has the feet. And one side is pink, and the other side is black and white in a zebra print. And on the side that's pink, it has a giraffe. Very, very cute. And on the side that's pink with the giraffe, it has a sleeve that is in zebra print, and both the sleeves are long, and then on the back it's all zebra print. So it's very, very cute. But anyhow, like I was saying, after I changed the listing and everything else, the buyer went ahead and purchased Holly Kim. Okay, well, I get an email this morning saying that Holly Kim was purchased and that my money was in the on my PayPal account. But when I went to check the PayPal account, PayPal took out more than what they should have. They were only supposed to take out $11, and they ended up taking out $19. So what I did is I called eBay, and I said, I don't understand this. I said, what are your fees that you're taking out on this amount for Holly Kim? And they told me, and I said, well, I said, PayPal is taking out $19. I said, that's more than the 2.9% that they're supposed to take out, you know. And she said, you're right, that's more than what they're supposed to. So she turned around and she connected me with PayPal. Oh, she looks so cute. And I spoke to a gentleman, and I told him the situation, and he transferred me over to someone else. And after we got the fee straightened out on, you know, their fee straightened out. Oh, look at that. She looks so cute. Aww. But there she is with the hat, the zebra hat. She looks so adorable. But I also have something else that I want to put on her. I want to try this on her, the bow. Because see, it's the same zebra print. So let me take this off. Yeah, so anyhow, as it turns out, oh, she looks so sweet. Oh, look at that. Oh, she looks adorable. There we go. She looks adorable. Oh, look at that. Oh, Teresa, she looks so cute. So anyway, after we talked, I had asked him, I said, I need to find out something. I said, when I send this, not Chang Suli, when I send my Ariana doll to the buyer and say they have it for a month, 6 weeks, and I said they call PayPal and say, we don't want the doll anymore, does PayPal side with the buyer? And this is what I found out from PayPal. PayPal turned around, or the agent for PayPal, and this was a supervisor that I spoke to at PayPal. It wasn't one of their regular representatives. I asked to speak directly to a supervisor. Well, this supervisor told me that the only time PayPal will step in and intervene on the part of the seller is if they see that the buyer that purchased the item is having buyer's remorse. Then PayPal will step in and say, no, you can't. That's it. We don't refund your money because you have buyer's remorse. So I said, well, oh, and then he turned around, he said, he said, if the item is not described as in the listing, is what he said, then they side with the buyer. So I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he said if the item is a different color, if it doesn't have all the parts to it, something of that nature, if it becomes damaged. And I said, what do you mean if it becomes damaged? So I asked him, I said, wait a minute. I said, are you telling me that this doll is in excellent condition? There is absolutely nothing wrong with her. And this buyer is going to, you know, purchase her. Well, the buyer already purchased her. I said, so if the buyer has this doll, say, for 3 months, and he breaks the doll, they can turn around and call PayPal and say to PayPal, the doll broke, I want my money back, and PayPal will give the money back to them. I mean, I have to pay it back, you know, it has to come out of my account. And he said, yes. I said, you've got to be kidding me. He said, nope. He said, that's how PayPal works. He said, that's why the buyer is under 6-month warranty. You know, they're under the 6-month protection plan. They have that doll for 6 months. If that doll breaks or if they ruin the hair, whatever it may be, they can turn around and call us up, open up a claim and say, we want our money back. This doll wasn't as described in the, listing, and we want our money back. And he said, we will give it to them, but first they have to return the doll to get the full refund. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. So I said, in other words, I said, the money that I'm getting for this doll, I said, I'm going to have to leave it on my account, not touch the money, for 6 months until the warranty is up on it, in order to play it safe that the buyer doesn't come back wanting their money back. So they can get their money back and I get the doll back that's been destroyed virtually, that's been damaged in some way by the buyer. And he said, yes. I said, that makes no sense. I said, I thought I was under the seller protection plan with eBay and PayPal. He said, no. He said, eBay is totally different from PayPal. He said, eBay gives you the seller protection plan. He said, with PayPal, we give the buyer the protection plan. He said, we do not side with the seller only in certain cases, such as if the buyer has buyer's remorse. We just tell them, no, you can't just change your mind and want your money back because you changed your mind. It has to be a valid reason. And I thought, oh my word. So I called eBay and I talked to one of the agents over there at eBay, and I explained to them what I found out from PayPal. And they turned around and said that if a buyer purchases an item off of eBay, they have the choice of either opening a claim with eBay or opening a claim with PayPal. If they open up the claim with PayPal instead of eBay, then yes, PayPal is going to side with the buyer. If they open up the claim with eBay first, then yes, 95% of the time eBay will side with the seller, depending on, if the doll is as described in the listing and so forth. Because I had told the supervisor from PayPal, I said, look, I said, I'm taking pictures of this doll and her items. I'm doing a video box packing of this doll to show that she's in excellent condition. Her items are in excellent condition. I said, I have it stated in the listing that even though she's in excellent condition, she's still being sold as is. She doesn't have any mold, stains, rips, or tears on her vinyl, and so forth and so forth. You know what the PayPal told me, the supervisor? He said, we don't go by that. He said, we have nothing to do with what you have in your listing on eBay. He said, we don't take pictures. He said, you can take 1 million pictures of this doll. He said, you can take 1 million videos of this doll, submit them to us, and he said, we won't even look at them, because he said, all we go by is what the buyer puts in the claim when they open up a claim against you on PayPal. And I thought, you have got to be kidding me. He said, nope. He said, that's how we do it. He said, that's how it's done. He said, we are for the buyer. That's why it's called the buyer protection plan. So and he was up front with me. He said, I'm not trying to persuade you from not selling the doll, but he said, I do want you to understand something. He said, there are a lot of legitimate buyers out there, but he said there are also buyers out there that scam and will take advantage. He said, so it's always a risk when you're selling something on eBay or Etsy or any of those, online stores, whatever. He said there are buyers that will buy a high value item, have it for a while, completely destroy it or not take care of it, and then call PayPal and open up a claim to get their money back, and 9 times out of 10 they get their money back, and the defective item, even though it wasn't defective when they received it, will get sent back to the seller. So he said, it's a risk that you take. He said, I understand this doll is very high value. He said, it looks like a very beautiful doll. He said, you may want to reconsider selling it. And so he asked me, he said, do you know the buyer? I said, no. He said, well, he said, you may want to reconsider not selling the buyer this doll because you just never know. Now, this is what I got from PayPal. So when I went back and talked to eBay, I asked eBay, I said, I'm having second thoughts about this whole thing with this doll, this transaction. And I explained to him what transpired between PayPal and me. And he said, you've got to be kidding. I said, no, this is all what he said to me. So I said, I want to cancel the transaction. I said, I don't want to go through with it. I said, there is no way that I'm going to send the buyer this doll, because I said, I don't know if the buyer's legitimate or not. I said, I don't know if he's one of those people that PayPal was telling me about, you know, that likes to go around scamming people out of their items and using them for a while and then opening up claims with PayPal. I said, I don't know if he's that type of person. So I said, I need to know if this is going to be held against me if I cancel the transaction with this buyer. Am I going to be charged any fees? Am I going to be left any negative feedback? Anything like that? And so he talked me through with how to cancel the transaction and how to send the message to the buyer, you know. And so I did all that. The buyer got his money back. Or her. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm assuming it's a man because of the name that was on the receipt and everything. So anyhow, yeah, so I was just, I was really taken back by all this. And so while I was on the phone with the agent from eBay, I said, I need you to stay on the phone with me because I am now going to remove all my listings that I have on eBay to sell any of my items. I said, I'm deleting every single one of them. I said, I will keep my account open as a buyer, you know, because I do go on eBay, and if I see things that I like, you know, if they're within reason, I will purchase them as a buyer. But I said, I will never, ever attempt to sell anything on eBay again, knowing what I know and what was told to me by the supervisor over at PayPal. And yeah, so that's what happened to me today. And I'm just beside myself. I'm not sure if anybody else has gone through this with PayPal, or if any of you know about this happening with PayPal, that this is how they really are. I just don't understand it, how they can just go ahead and give the money back to the buyer. It just makes no sense to me. So I'm like, forget it. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to sell her on eBay. So while this gentleman was on the phone with me, I deleted all my ads for items that I was selling on eBay. I took them all down. I said, I will never sell on eBay. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that with PayPal, have somebody buy one of my items and then, 2, 3, 4 months down the line, they change their mind, or they claim the item is, is broken now or whatever, and they can automatically get their money back. So that was my experience with PayPal and eBay. And you know what, guys? If PayPal had not made the mistake with taking out more on the fee for the amount of money that I got for the doll, I would have never found out that the buyer can get the doll, keep it for a couple months, damage it, whatever, and then claim, it's not what it was described in the description, and get their money back. Even though I would have plenty of pictures and a video showing that everything was fine, yeah, so so I just turned around and said, that's it. I'm not going to sell her. Now, I picked up this bib. Look at this. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She looks absolutely adorable. And, ta-da, she's got a pearl, white, black, and pink pacifier clip. And she's got the pacifier that her Auntie Teresa sent to her on the end. So we're going to put that on her. So what I've decided to do, I am going to do a trade for Holly. Since she is a toddler doll, and it's very hard for me to manage holding her and dressing her and everything, I am going to go ahead and trade her out for another baby. I think I'm just going to, let's see how I can do this. We'll just go like this. And then, this was another thing that I picked up for her. Look at this, guys. She's got a zebra lovey. And there we are. Oh, oh my gosh. She looks so adorable. Oh, look at that. Oh, she looks so precious. I'm going to take you off of here. This is something new that I'm trying, so please forgive me if my hands shake. Let me see how I can do this. Pop you off of here. Okay. Oops. So you can see her. There she is. Oh, she looks beautiful. Look at that. Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for sending her this sleeper. Oh, and she matches. Oh my goodness, it all matches. She looks so cute. Oh, yes, so that was my experience with eBay and PayPal. So I will not be selling anything on eBay. I will only be a buyer. And I'm going to trade out Holly Kim. Get a smaller baby in her place. So I will do another video about Holly. Very, very cute. And I really only want to trade her out with someone in the reborn community. You know, someone that I know and I trust. And, you know, it would have to be a trade for a baby that's of equal value to Holly Kim. You know, I'm not going to trade her for a baby that's like $300. I mean, Holly Kim is worth twice that. So I had her listed for $600 on eBay. Oh, she looks so adorable. So sweet. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade her out. Hopefully I can find a reborn mommy in the community that has a baby to offer in her trade. But I really wanted to show you Chang Lee. She looks so sweet. Aww. Oh my goodness, she looks beautiful. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. And I'm so glad I did her. I needed to do her. I needed to be put in a happy mood. I've got joy bubbles. Look at this, just seeing her. Oh, she looks so cute. I'm going to leave her in this for a few days, I think. She looks so sweet. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And everyone, take care. Bye for now.